बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद माननीय मुख्यमंत्री मध्य प्रदेश. Today we feel deeply honored with the gracious presence of our distinguished and esteemed guests on the dais. May I now request our guest of honor, His Excellency Mr. Chandrika Prasad Santokhi, President of the Republic of Suriname, to kindly address on the occasion.
धन्यवाद धन्यवाद. नमस्कार नमस्कार आप सब लोग के लिए नमस्कार. Honorable Prime Minister of India Shri Narendra Modi, Honorable Minister of External Affairs Dr. Jaishankar, Honorable Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh Shri Shivraj Singh Chauhan, President of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana my brother, Dr. Mohammed Irfan Ali, distinguished ministers, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Namaskar. महोदय, भारत की प्रधानमंत्री, आपको हृदय से मेरा नमस्कार और प्रणाम. First, let me offer also my heartfelt condolences to you, Prime Minister, and I'm doing that with this text. Janani Janma Bhumishta Swarga Dapi Gari Yasi. एक माँ और एक मातृभूमि स्वर्ग से भी भरकर है. Today is my great privilege to set foot on the soil of mesmerizing Indore, the largest city in beautiful Madhya Pradesh, known as the cleanest city in India and evolving as one of the smart cities to speak as your special guest of honor at this August Pravasi Divas. Allow me also, on behalf of the people and the government of the Republic of Suriname, to express to the government of India and the government of Madhya Pradesh our sincerest gratitude for the warm hospitality rendered to me and my delegation. Ladies and gentlemen, this convention is a great momentum for new opportunities to explore for both our nations. In the so-called Amrit Kal of New India, which was introduced by Prime Minister Narendra Modi in 2021, which we support. With the projected 25 years of sustainability should not only be spread to all areas and places in India, but it should also get outreach to our diaspora nations and our diaspora people, and that is also one of the reasons why we are gathered here today. Prime Minister Modi, how can we support your philosophical vision of Amrit Kal and this Pravasi Divas to our diaspora nations and to all our people of Indian descent? I believe that this concept needs to be developed, promoted, and institutionalized in our nations and among our people. Therefore, today, I'm presenting you some ideas for further consideration. For example, for the Caribbean diaspora, an Indian diaspora institution can be established in the Caribbean region for training in Hindi language, training in culture, etc. An academy in the Caribbean for supporting of film industry where the talented diaspora youth can get the opportunity to showcase their talent, training in yoga, Ayurveda, and spirituality as a way of life. To enable this, a diaspora fund should be created for the diaspora projects and programs in the region. Also, founding of training centers, schools in different areas and places of our countries should be initiated to learn the Hindi language, our bhasha, but also learning about our religions and culture and our parampara, our tradition. The establishment of a Caribbean high-tech training institution in modern technology should be welcomed for the diaspora nations to support the IT skills among our citizens. My country, Suriname, is willing to host one of those institutions. Ladies and gentlemen, recently we initiated the idea to establish an innovation hub for the youth of the Caribbean for science studies, studying climate change and biodiversity, which can be integrated and applied in this IT institution. Another proposal is investing in companies creating semi-finished products where Indian companies can develop and produce products in our own region to strengthen the local communities and economy. This will develop and support our own local industry, local content. For example, from our country, wood furniture can be produced also locally based on the win-win principle. A regional enterprise for pharmaceuticals to produce affordable medicines for our people in the region, and also developing renewable energies in the diaspora nations that should be supported and expanded for the energy security. Another idea is the establishment of Indian financial institutions and banks for ease of doing business and trade in our region that will support financial inclusion of our business community and the people, but also to see this as a solution of financial exclusion by the threat of de-risking of several banks in the Caribbean nations by foreign banks, but also promotion of South-South cooperation, promoting connectivity through air and water connections for our nations, and creating and expanding joint markets for each other's products, and promoting movements of persons and goods through water and air connectivity. Supporting and promoting programs for the use of high technology by India for communication, education, and access to information to support knowledge and strengthen the human well-being for everyone in the community in our region. Ladies and gentlemen, very often, and you witness it every day, we are informed about the role and position of Indians in top companies of the world, in the health sector, in all modern medical institutions, IT world, and also the financial sector. The question is how we can benefit more from this wealth of knowledge and expertise in the diaspora community. Ladies and gentlemen, those are some thoughts. I see many opportunities for even a closer diaspora cooperation with Indian counterparts in all areas for the next 25 years. And I make use of this opportunity to invite all relevant actors from both sides to sit around the table and explore the new avenues of cooperation. Even on the highest levels of government, we should have more interactions and strategic dialogue to support and implement the vision of Amrit Kaal. Prime Minister Modi, my country, Suriname, is honored to mark the 150th anniversary of Indian arrival in Suriname in 2023, a significant milestone in the long and rich history of relations between our two countries. This is a memorable occasion. It's a time to celebrate the cultural ties forged between Suriname and India over the past 150 years and to reflect on how our two nations have worked together to promote understanding, cooperation, and mutual respect. The arrival of the immigrants from India and their progressive involvement in the Surinamese society has contributed and enriching cultural expressions and experiences. But they manage to keep their values, their dharma, and their identity, their pahichan. It is crucial to nurture these historical and cultural bonds and look ahead and chart a path towards broader economic and trade engagements and increased investment between our nations. With this in mind, it's now time that we benefit from a more mature type of diaspora cooperation, one that is also based on spiritual principles to eradicate poverty and also consciousness where real wealth is held. Despite the immense challenges of climate change, energy transition, and food security, we have to resolve all these challenges that we face as quickly as we can and with joint effort and commitment. We already have a solid partnership with many areas of cooperation, and with the relevant Indian authorities will undoubtedly advance the objectives of an enhanced and strategic partnership. Excellencies, friends, ladies and gentlemen, I'm aware of the fact that all crises and challenges can be faced. I see possibilities and opportunities. India has proven to be a reliable partner in regional and global matters. I express our appreciation that we'll have the opportunity to advance the voices of the Global South during the upcoming South Summit. In closing, ladies and gentlemen, I'm coming back to the theme of this event, Diaspora, Reliable Partner for India's Progress in Amrit Kaal. I wish to remark that this is a very timely and opportune theme. I view Amrit Kaal as the beginning of a new era, starting now, the first month in 2023. The nectar is now available after many years of hardships faced by our ancestors. But only when we work towards our goals of sustainability with sincerity and smartness, this mission is accomplished. Prime Minister Modi, your leadership and vision for the G20 expressed by the theme, One Planet, One Family, One Future, is fully embedded in the philosophy, namely Vasudeva Kutumbakam Mahurbhava Janeyaya Jaivyam Janam. The world is one family. Human life is divine. Thank you. Dhanyabad. May the Almighty bless you. Thank you very much.